Hey guys, the Langbanger here. New deck profile for March 2013, and we have Bubblebeat Heroes. So let's hop right into the deck list. You have 3 Bubbleman, you have 3 Alias, 1 Stratos, and 2 Thrasher. Onto the spells, you have Dark Hole, 2 E-Call, 3 Gemini Spark, Heavy Storm, 3 Miracle Fusion, 1 Reborn, 3 MST, 1 Night Beam, 2 Pot of Duality, and 1 Rhoda. Onto the traps, you have 2 Bottomless, 1 Call, 2 Compulse, 2 Prison, 2 Force, 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Solemn Warning, and 2 Torrential Tributes. That's what my main deck is looking like. Now the extra deck, I can be upfront honest and tell you right now that when building an extra deck for heroes, that has to be the hardest out of all the decks out there, just because you have all those fusions, but then there's so many exceeds out there that you could actually use some exceeds to where you could see yourself using in certain scenarios, and that's kind of what sucks. So I'm still working on that. This very well could be my backup deck for YCS Austin, so I'll definitely be working hard to try and figure some things out. But anyways, as you can see, Bubblebeat, the point is to just drop stuff out of your hand, set cards, make exceeds and fusions, win the duel. Pretty simple. Now, a lot of people may not like Alias in here, or 3 at that, and then the 3 Gemini Spark, but I just absolutely love that little mini combo. Now, you wouldn't think it's that great, but, a 1-for-1 trade-off is really good stuff, and you get to pop whatever problem card that you see on the board. You have your Rhoda, you have your 2 E-Call and 2 Duality to be able to dig for your Alias, and it actually works out pretty well. Photon Thrasher, I was never really a big fan of, but now by looking at the new format, looking at all the rank 4s that we actually have access to now, I am absolutely in love with Photon Thrasher. I'm not using Starlight Road simply because I do not have room in my extra deck, as bad as that sounds. Right now, my extra deck is looking like 1 Absolute Zero, 1 Escarado, 1 Gaia, 1 Tornado, 1 Nova Master, 2 Shining, a Dweller, Blade Armor Ninja, 1 Excalibur, 1 Maestroke, 1 Shockmaster, 1 Utopia, 1 Blackhorn, and 1 Palladi Nemo. So, I look at that and I just think, okay, well, I could take Super Poly out of my side deck, which I would imagine everyone does that. If not, try it. It's definitely like one of the best cards in the deck, and game. But anyways, I just look at my current extra deck and I'm like, what the hell could I possibly cut? I suppose I could put in Huge Revolution is Over. If you guys want to do that, by all means, you could maybe take out the Call of the Hunted, but it's been working out well this way. I know someone's not going to like that reasoning on the Starlight Road, but hey, what can you do? I was even thinking of making this more spell-based. I was going to cut down on some traps, but traps are pretty important. As I said, the real strength to this deck, besides being able to Miracle Fusion and each of your fusions being able to do something, this deck can toolbox like no other deck out there, and that's because of the exceeds that you're using. As I said, Abyss Dweller, Blade Armor Ninja, Excalibur, Maestroke, Shockmaster, Utopia, Blackhorn, and Palladi Nemo. Each one of those cards does something unique, something different from one another, and they're able to get you out of certain scenarios. That's why I truly am in love with this sort of deck. Now, you could just use regular Gemini Beat, but I just like the flow with Bubbleman and Thrasher. The new card is Starlage Palladi Nemo. You need 2 level 4 light monsters, and once per turn you can detach 2 materials from it to target a face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0, and if it does, its effects are negated. When this card you control is destroyed, you get to draw a card. So this is a really neat card. It's out of the new Zexal Collection 10 2013, whatever the hell the official name is. Really amazing card. I mean, this card alone made me want to rebuild the deck. I do seem to build this every single format, and just some reason always just pulls me back to this, and this is definitely one of those cards. So while you do have cards like Excalibur that can go to 4,000 attack, the cool thing with Platy Nemo is whatever monster you target with the effect, it's permanently 0. So, I mean, it says nothing about end of turn in the text. So, that's why I absolutely love that card. So, you could go into Excalibur, you can detach the materials, and, you know, you can try and attack over some. Well, if they have a D prison, you're fucked. But then on the flip side, let's say you summon Platy Nemo, you detach the materials, make it guys attack 0, attack, they D prison. Okay, well now the difference is now that monster's at 0 attack, so then next turn you can get over it. So it's just those little scenarios that's pretty cool. I mean, look at other rank 4s. You have Marrowgeist, you have Gem Knight Pearl, you have, trying to think of what other rank 4s are out there. But, you know, as I said, I mean, you can do a Dueling Network search yourself, and the amount of rank 4s that you can bring out is just absolutely insane. You even have more toolboxing, but it's a matter of, you know, you don't have the space. And as I said, if I wasn't citing the Super Pulleys, I mean, it's the best card in the game, just about. It's definitely in the top 5. I mean, you play it, your opponent can't chain to it, summon whatever. I mean, that's freaking stupid, but you know, that's the only way I were to get room in the extra deck. I mean, you absolutely have to use one of every hero fusion if you're using Super Poly, and I'm citing 3 currently, and we'll see how things go with that. But yeah, I mean, that's my deck profile for you. I decided to go into you know, deep analysis for you, see what you guys think. How do you guys use heroes? Do you guys use Gemini? Do you use Bubble? And if you do use Bubble, do you use it differently? I'm really interested to see what you guys think on the deck, and I really think this is a strong contender for the current format. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day. Peace.